guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today's video we're doing is about the 3 priciest streets in Perth, Western Australia. And this one here comes in at number 3. It's a street called Hobbs Street. You can see it up there. Hobbs, Hobbs Street. Or Avenue, sorry, Avenue, Hobbs Avenue in the suburb of Dalkeith in Perth, Western Australia. So we're going to take a little walk down Hobbs Street, or Avenue, sorry. Street sounds better, guys. I might just say street. We don't want to upset the locals because there might be a lot of judges and magistrates live in this street and I might end up in court. So let's call it Hobbs Avenue. So we're on Hobbs Avenue. First impressions, not good. Look at the verge. Look at the verges. The verges are like this, probably all the way through. Not kept very well at all. Third priciest street to buy a house in Perth, Western Australia. Hobbs Avenue in Dalkeith. There's no sidewalks, guys. If you look on either side, there is no sidewalks for people to walk on. So maybe these people don't like going for a walk. But nevertheless, look at this house here. This is number 22, Hobbs Avenue. And quite an impressive looking house. Now Dalkeith is about 6 kilometres from the Perth CBD, and it's built over about 3 square kilometres. Look at the house on the right there. That's an old Tudor style house there, English Tudor style. And check this one here, guys. That's something special, isn't it? That's number 26 Hobbs Avenue. That one actually sold in October 2022 for a whopping 8,255,000 Australian dollars. This house over here. It's a 6 bedroom, 6 bathroom, 7 car garage. I can't see any garage. There must be something at the back there somewhere. You probably get in from the back entrance there. 8,255,000 Australian dollars. Wow. And from what I hear, guys, what I read, a lot of these people are paying cash for these houses. And look what's next to it. That's a pretty old house. One of the original, and another one here. One of the original old houses with a couple of huge gum trees in front of it. You wouldn't want a strong wind going through there because that'll land on your roof. But I'm sure they'll be insured. So this area is predominantly old houses through here, old stately homes. This one here with the wide verandas going all the way around. A lot of lawn though to maintain. A lot of lawn here all over. There's no footpaths. I'm not very happy with that. Here's a new house here, guys, or it's been restored. I think it's been restored. Restoration job there. Could be new, I'm not sure, to be honest. And the guy blowing his driveway. Look at this huge house here, guys. This has just been sold. This is number 36 Hobbs Avenue, and it's just been sold. Beautiful looking house. I don't know what that is on top. That must be 36, is it? MMX11. That must be 36 in Roman numerals. I don't know. I've always been useless at Roman numerals, so I don't know what that is. Any of our subscribers know? Let us know. MMX11. So we're still on Hobbs Avenue, guys. There's number 40, you can see it there. And now the houses seem to get a bit more opulent as you go up Hobbs Avenue. The verges seem to be much better kept over here. There's number 42 over there. Nice tree in front. Love that. Love the house also. Number 42 was also sold in June 2022, guys. That's it there, number 42. The price that was sold for was a whopping 7 million Australian dollars for that house. And then right across the road here, you've got a little tiny bungalow. But he's on the best street, or the third best street, the third most expensive street, I should say, in Perth, Western Australia. So if that big house sold for 7 million Aussie dollars, the one across the road there might be worth at least 3 million, because it is quite small compared to the one that sold for that huge amount of money. There's another nice house there, guys. So on average, the house price in this street is 4,731,000. Hi guys, there's a vacant block across there. There's no for sale sign on it. I've noticed, guys, check this out. The newspapers on the driveway here, those are local newspapers that gets delivered to your house. Now, in these flasher areas, oh, look at this house here, guys. This is a real old one, worth a fortune probably. Yeah, those newspapers, guys, they get delivered to your local areas, and the ones here nicely folded up with the elastic band around it. But I've seen in 90% of the houses, these newspapers are just lying on the verge and they're going brown already, because no one's actually reading them. No one reads them. Maybe there's 10 people that wanted these newspapers in the suburbs, in these flash suburbs, and so it gets delivered to every house in these suburbs, and no one reads the damn stuff. Is that a waste of money or not? Absolutely. And us poorer bastards, you know what we have to do, guys? We used to get them delivered to our suburbs, but now you have to go down to your local shopping centre, and they've got the newspapers over there, and you just pick them up for free, but you have to go down there if you want one. They don't get delivered anymore. But over here they get delivered and no one reads them, because they're all lying on the ground, going brown and green and full of snails and what have you. Makes you wonder how some people spend their money, some councils. So, we're on Hobbs Avenue. That's Ivor's whinge of the day, by the way. A little willy wagtail over there, guys, little bird. See him there wagging his tail around. Cute little thing. So, there's Hobbs Avenue, guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, look at that. There's another house there. This house here actually sold also. Number 55, Hobbs Avenue. That sold in September 2022. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4-car garage. And it's on a 1,017 square metre block, guys. and that sold for a whopping $6,050,000 Australian dollars. And you can see 55 Hobbs Avenue. Well guys, this year's the third most expensive street in the area, so we might just wind it up over here, and we'll see you in the next suburb. Now guys, we're in suburb number 2, and it's City Beach, and this is called Branksome Gardens. It's the richest or most expensive street in City Beach, guys. There's a couple of interesting houses here because there's a lot of new ones, but there's also a lot of old ones in this street. And it's a reasonably long street, so we won't go down the whole street because it's quite long. But across the road there to your left, that looks like one of the old original type of houses there. And then next to that is quite a newish house over there. So this one here is number 12 Branksome Gardens, guys, in City Beach, and this one sold for 4.3 million Australian dollars in March 2023. It's a house being renovated, so it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom and 2-car garage house. And then next door over here, number 14 Branksome, that was also sold. That's an original house from the 1960s by the looks of it. And believe it or not, guys, this is the richest or the most expensive streets in Perth. And this house over here, number 14 Branksome Gardens, sold for 3,550,000 Australian dollars in July 2023. So it wasn't that long ago, guys. And these houses are going for some crazy prices around here. Branksome Gardens, City Beach. Here's a house here on the right hand side, and it's under construction. They've excavated quite deep down over there, so that bottom part's going to be dedicated for garage by the looks of things, and then some other storage areas off that, and we'll probably go up to be a 3-story house eventually. Here's another old original house over here. Whoever had the foresight to buy on this street is now sitting on a gold mine. Look across the road there, guys. There's another old house, and this house here looks quite spectacular. This one looks like a castle, so this will be worth quite a bit. And there's another house over here, number 22 Branksome, and this one here, it's under offer by the looks of things. So this is number 22, guys. This one's been, well, it's under offer at the moment. It says under offer. And this one here is, can't see a number on it, but it's probably number 24. If this is number 24, then this one sold for 4,500,000 Australian dollars. Yeah, it is number 24. There it is there. That one sold for 4,500,000 Australian dollars in August this year, 2023, and that was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom only. So some interesting things going on over here in some of the richest, most expensive streets in Perth. And this suburb of City Beach is coming at number 2. You'll get some spectacular views. Look at that house there. It'll give you some truly spectacular ocean views over there. Might just take a walk up this little street here and have a look where the ocean comes in over here. Here's another house here, guys. This one's quite a good looking house. Both of these are facing each other. This is a sort of little walkway over here. It's a no-through road. It leads, well, I'm assuming it leads to the beach. There's a pathway going over there. Now, City Beach, guys, the suburb we're in now, is about 10 kilometres northwest of the Perth CBD. So, not that far from the CBD. The ocean, I don't know if you can see the ocean from here, but it's not that close to these houses. Because there's no road leading, there's no road in between. Oh, this here looks like some sort of road over here. There's car parking over here. And yeah, this is a road over here. So you're not right on the water's edge for these houses to be that expensive. This is the road over here, then across there, we'll have to go across there, but we won't go across there to get to the beach. So obviously these houses are 2- and 3-story houses, so it'll take in some good ocean views, but you're not on the water's edge. What do you guys think of the prices that have been asked for these in the street? Banksome Gardens in City Beach, Perth, Western Australia. Comes in at number 2 in the richest streets in Perth. So we'll take a further walk down Banksome Gardens and check it all out. Have a look at that house straight ahead there, guys. That's a beauty. That's worth probably 5 mil, maybe even more, because it looks fairly modern and looks fairly new. It's a 3-story place. That front door is massive. So the one opposite that one on the corner here, that one there dates back to the 1970s, guys, because you can see that dark chocolate brickwork there, and that's quite an old house. And then next door you got a very modern one. Obviously an older one has been demolished and someone's built on that, or they found a vacant block and they just built their dream house there. See on this side here, guys, these are quite oldish sort of houses. See that one over there, that'd be worth millions or something. Here's a new one going up over here, guys. I think that's only going to be a single story by the looks of it. It's all finished on top there. Yeah, so that's not a huge house. It goes back a bit. And that house there is set right back from the road. As you can see, you can probably build another house in front of that, because that one's set back the furthest from what I could see. So that's suburb number 2, guys, in City Beach in Perth, Western Australia. It's a longish street, so we won't go all the way down, so we'll wind up suburb number 2 over here, with this house, showing you this house here, an old limestone looking house. What do you think of that? Leave some comments below for us anyway on suburb number 2, and what do you think? Is it worth that prices that they're asking? And we'll wind it up over here. Okay guys, we're on the priciest street in Perth, Western Australia. We could not see a road sign, so we're going to point it out at someone's house over here. Irvine Street in Peppermint Grove, guys. The priciest street in Perth, Western Australia. So this is Peppermint Grove, and there's a bit of new construction going on, as you can see over here. There's a couple of, I don't know if these are going to be two separate houses, but there's two construction or buildings going up there. But the old house was demolished, because you can see these gates over here and the wall in front is pretty old. So that, here it is here, gives you a bit of a view or picture of what the house will look like. Pretty cool stuff. So this is on the priciest street in Perth, Western Australia, and this street leads down to the river, to the Swan River. You can see a lot of the houses here are pretty old. You can see over here guys, on the wall over there, the paintwork's bubbling off. That means there's a lot of moisture coming up, so it's got a bit of rising damp in there. So I don't know why these people they live in the priciest street, but they don't really maintain things. But look at this old cottage. I don't know what's behind this this hedge over here, but that certainly looked a very tiny little thing. I don't know how it came across that this was the priciest street in Perth, but it is, and that's how the real estate gurus have worked it out, guys, being the priciest street in Perth. Now, there was a house on number 6 Irvine Street that sold for $3,300,000 in November 2022. And there's also a house at number 47 Irvine Street, which we are fast approaching, I think, and we'll point that out to you in a minute. And we'll let you know what that house sold for. Now, Peppermint Grove, it's only about 11 kilometres from the Perth CBD. 11 kilometres from the Perth CBD, and it only covers an area of 1.1 square kilometres, so very small. What I have noticed over here, guys, people like driving, I know there's a Mercedes-Benz there, but people like driving the old Porsche Macanes in this area. I've seen a hell of a lot of them, and also Range Rovers, I've seen a lot of them. So, not sure if we passed number 47 yet. It's some of these numbers are very easy to see. They're written big on the walls, but some you can't see. So I don't think we have passed it yet. But a bit of construction happening over here on the street, on Irvine Street in Peppermint Grove. There's a Range Rover there, guys. I've seen a hell of a lot of them around, driving up and down, and also in people's driveways and parked on the street. There's another one behind us here, parked on the street, just there. They're everywhere. Here's a house over here. It's getting a lot of restoration work done to it. It's not a huge house, guys, but they are extending it. It doesn't go back very far at all. I just had a look there. It doesn't go back very far at all, but there's a lot of earthworks being done and brickwork and that behind that, so they are extending it. Big extension being done over there, and it's on a fairly big block. You've got a lot of area on the side here. What you can do, there's all the reinforcement over here, and you can see the footings over there. Footings have all been put in over there, and you can see a lot of brickwork over here going up, so that house will be extended to look pretty special once it's all completed. So this is number 45A Irvine Street, what we're just passing now. So we're close to number 47, and number 47 Irvine Street sold in February. This is it here, guys. This is number 47 Irvine Street. Look at the driveway. How steep it goes if you get a torrential rainfall. I think there's a gutter over there between the garage door and the end of the driveway over there to collect all that water. But this house over here, guys, sold for a whopping 7,850,000 Australian dollars in February of 2023. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house. That's part of the house there to get to your. It's part of the. No, this is for the next house. Hard to tell. Okay, that there is 47A. So that's the one there. And it's on an 831 square metre block, that house. Sold for a whopping 7,850,000 Australian dollars. So it's big bucks changing hands here. And they do tell me that people are there's a lot of cashed up buyers in this area, so people are forking out approximately on average 5.4 million Australian dollars cash to buy these houses. So we don't know where they're coming from, if they are from local buyers or overseas buyers, but these people who are buying on the street or in this area are forking out an average of 5.4 million Australian dollars for a house. Cash, by the way. Good luck to them. It is a nice area. It's a beautiful area, actually. Here's an old house here, guys. This is a real oldie. This one dates back to the 1970s, I would say. And you can smell this jasmine over here, guys. This is called star jasmine. You can smell that. It's very overpowering. It's a nice smell, but too much of it. It's very overpowering. Very overpowering. So this is Peppermint Grove. There's the Swan River right in front of you, with that famous yacht club again over there. You would think the road in front of that, guys, you would think the road in front of that would be the most priciest, but this road here was, for some reason. Everyone wants to live on Irvine Street. I don't know why, but you would think the road in front here is called, there's Irvine Street there, there's the sign over there. So I'm wondering if Irvine goes that way also, or that sign's supposed to head up this way. Now the sign's a bit twisted over there, but Irvine is the one we walk down. That there in front of the river, that's the Esplanade. So you would have thought that the Esplanade would be the priciest. And I know I point these things out, guys, but check that Moreton Bay fig tree over there, right on the foreshore of the Swan River. Look at the root system in that. Well, this is the end of Peppermint Grove, the #1 priciest street in the whole of Perth, Western Australia, on Irvine Street in Peppermint Grove. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.